family. I'm not disputing that. Absolutely not disputing that, you know. In human terms, most of you walking past me now, you look like decent people. But the problem is, our view of what decent is, and God's view are very different. You know? We live by the laws of our land, don't we? If we break them, we expect to go to prison or get a fine. But when we face God, when we pass out of this world and we face God, God's going to view you through the... He's going to judge you, use that word, he's going to judge us based on his own law. Well, I know. It's awesome. He's going to judge us based on his law. So what does that look like? God of justice finally gives out justice. Because actually we want justice, don't we? We want justice. We look at the news, we see horrible things that happen in this world. And there's something within human beings, we want justice. We want to see justice. We want to know that people that do wrong, people that hurt children, or dictators that start wars that end many people's lives, we're like, where's the justice, man? When are these people going to be brought to justice? And we cry out for it. Why? Because we've been made in God's image, and God is a God of justice. But here's where our thinking is slightly off. We then don't realise, actually, God's justice is going to apply to us as much as it is to Osama bin Laden or the paedophile that you've seen on the news or anyone else. All of us are subject to God's justice. And the Bible tells us this in really plain terms. It says everyone's broken God's law. Each and every one of us. What does that look like? I don't think you don't walk down the street and think, oh, I've just broken God's law. You probably have some awareness, more awareness than you think. One of God's commandments, we look at the 10 commandments, is don't lie. Who hasn't lied? Who here hasn't lied? I have. If someone lies, you call them a liar, right? Another one of God's laws is don't steal. Paraphrase it, it's don't steal. Don't take something that doesn't belong to you. Is there anyone here that can say they've never stolen anything, regardless of its value? You might not be a bank robber. Nick biros from work. Nick the odd screwdriver from the site you're working on. Perhaps you're a cleaner and you thought, well, I'm not paid a lot, so I'll nick a few toilet rolls because they'll come in handy back home. If someone steals from you, you call them a thief, right?